Здравейте, банда! Продължаваме с втората част на съботния стрим. За тези, които са изпуснали, преди малко разсъквахме Гран Туризмо 7, а сега се завръщаме към Hogwarts Legacy. Здравейте и на вас, тези, които както винаги ще гледате записа по-късно качен в YouTube. За тези, които са изпуснали там предния епизод, горе в дясно някъде трябва да ви скочи една подсказка. Отново ви приканвам да се абонирате за канала, да лайквате клиповете и също да заповядате в Twitch да си лафиме на живо. Продължаваме с играта, точно там, където ви оставихме предния път, а именно трябва да се срещаме с професор Уизли. Тук какво става? Ще са мачки тук. Добре. Трябва да се срещаме с професор Уизли относно
Incendio.
Хоп! Тук успяхме. Даже дигнахме и левел ли бе, майка? Браво! Прилично добре свършваме. Това си е даже красиво. Преди да се фърлиме да видиме това... ние тия въобще не ги ползваме в момента, така че не мисля си хабиме точките точно за тия работи. Това да мога да задаваме повече магии. Ще ни отворят още сетове. Както съм викам предния път. Това обаче не изглежда никак зле, помежду другото. Много работа искам да направим, но може би няма да е лошо все пак да си отвориме тия два сета за магиите. И да видим само как работи. Ясно. Добре. Какво направим? Тук да сложим основните комбат магии, които ще ползваме. Отде ги сменяме. Тоя се, че сложиме лумуса. За ремонтирането, даже така, така. А по време на битка как ще бъде този номер? Това ми е най-интересно. Добре, на теория би трябвало да е супер лесно. Ще видиме.
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Ей, имаме бат яките чорапи.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done.
Даже не ми те, как го направихме, ти бе, баваш ли се?
Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Нужната стая. Нещо като склада на Хогуартс.
What is this place?
Във филмите видяхме как го изпържиха накрая.
It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Добре, давай да... Оу, ни научиш. Поне вече няма се чудиме какво да...
Splendid. Now, cast
Splendid.
Evanesco on those chairs.
Дай... Опа, не.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Ние даже мисля, че вече го използвахме този Мунстон в разни отвари, бе.
Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to.
Да, па си намери раницата от
Can't
училище.
believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this.
It again.
Give you an opportunity to explore on your
Hey.
own until we locate Deke.
I waited for
Yes,
you
Professor.
here for ages. Perhaps you were assigned a few more inches. Parchment than you expected. Let me know if you want to try and meet again. Since it's early. Това нищо не ми говори. А тази се заигра с раницата си.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Тая тук е нунка. Какво е? Как няма да ударим едно чайче, дето е висяло не се знае колко време в тази стая? Ти лут ли си? Гримсън Куидиш Глоубс. Я барем да ги видим. Тия са ни заключени обаче. Добре, тук се спусахме по бързата процедура.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
Не съм...
That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Така, сега тук може би... Be defended the room tough, I need the bat. Cheeky think. Добре. Тук може да си заточим пръчката, китайски фенери.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that?
Snitch.
Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Добре, тук предполагам сме на тука. Тука. Моля го дръпнем едно обратно. Аре де. Добре, от тук не мога да прескочиме. А това моля го пуснеме. Добре, става.
I hope that house elf can find us in there.
Его и духчето.
Yikes! Careful.
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to
Мале, не
meet
мога да
you.
спра да му гледам очите на
Deke has
този
been a
бастун.
friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deep seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Какво ще иска от нас, бе? Спри се, ще бутнеме даскалото.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Добре. Аре да видим тогава. Имаме ни ръкавици.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Я да видим сега. Тия са за по-висок левел ръкавици, бе. Така, и какво сме отключили? Някаква... роба. Обаче на нас ще имаме 3 сопта за апгрейд, които всъщност така и не разбрахме. Добре. Сега беше Change Appearance. А в инвенторито какво имаме? Добре.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Мали. Добре.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Добре. Така, дай да сложим на тук, примерно. Какво ни трябва са... Potion Table и да си изберем как да изглежда. Нула от едно. Тая изглежда яко професорска. Small mechanical potion, electric potion station. Какво? Тук ли да изтропкаме? Мога да смениме цвета. Черна. Яко. Така, hold disable snapping, rotate object. Добре. Така, change color.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
Description. Ние вече си имаме едно бюро. Охо. Значи трябва да купуваме рецепти. Добре, ние вече си имаме едно
Deek
бюро.
will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic.
Добре.
But the room of requirement has its own rules.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Добре.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Добре, тук вече си имаме пламък. Може да слоиме да си растат някакви работи. Бати якото. Бе, как ги полива сам. Може да се направим от този Potion 1. Тук почти е готова отварата и ще говорим с професора. Какво да правим?
I've more to teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the room of requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Не трябва да имаме преса, защото...
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can
Аз съм събирал каманаци.
Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Добре. Conjuring cloth decoration. Аха, добре, low hanging. Може да сложим столче, молче и още нещо. Може да сторим един свещник. Да кажем. For decoration, добре. Small Gothic table. И какво да сложим? 2 канапета, предлагам аз. Примерно. Или 4 стола направо и сме готови. Че червени са готини. Примерно. И сега отиваме на Low Decoration. Си избереме Dapper Wizard Portrait. Е тази булка, където се подпряла. Горе-долу сме добре. Помосва и можете. Winger Mirror. Овално огледало. Long Mirror. Ето тук по средата. Примерно и... Мога да сложим и черги. Горе-долу да се постараем да е по средата некъде. Оп, добре дошъл на който се включва. Добре си дошъл. Сега губим малко време да си декорираме стаята. Бил Букър, че не сме се виждали от миналата година. По-скоро не сме се чували, де. Добре си дошъл. Продължаваме естествено. За много години. Поне мисля, че не сме се чували от миналата година, де. Ти ще кажеш, ако помниш по-добре от мене.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Добре. Але, оп!
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Добре, сега трябва да си зададеме магията ушки. Така да е. Чакай само как да стане този номер, да? И трябва да сменим цвета на някоя хуйня. На някоя си... някакъв си обжектив. Добре. Чакай, бе. Ей, голем съм бастуначи. Добре, сега ще пребудишеме какво от цялата стая. Това е домашен дух, че ви е бил букърче. А не е гоблин, я го виж какъв е ушат. Добре, дай да смениме... Какво да направим? Да смениме цвета на този диван. Разгеле. Аз пробудисах цялата стая, братче.
Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the altering spell.
Добре, де, нали го направих вече. Какво ме... Балкона да сменим, добре. Мали? Ще си легаме ли? То, примерно, изглежда зле. Си го направим него червеничък.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Аз съм готов.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
What? Best room, the dark and mysterious. Dark and mysterious звучи добре.
To feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the forbidden forest, surrounded by shadows.
Sounds perfect.
Какво направи малко по-сумрачна? Добре.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Добре, май приключихме тука. Или те първо почваме. Баси, майката. Аз това само си мислим колко парични трябва.
Bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Как бе? Сега ще го напълниме с крови и бело. По-разумно от това здраве му кажи.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course.
Да видим
What
какво
sort
може да ни
of
направи
overall
още.
look most appeals to you?
Moonlit ambience.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Sounds perfect.
Така май не е никак зле. По принцип тук мога да откараме бая време. Не мисля, ще чак толкова да се мотаме. Така че по-добре да се по-умитаме. То тук може да са ни пораснали и плевелите. Слагай нови. Тук ли се умитаме? Ти си яш ябълката.
Revelio.
Тепесри... Аз виждам трол балерини. Добре. Имаше Маренко, сега ще видим. Само да се ориентираме на къде сме.
What are you up to now?
Само да си изгубих вече. Чай видиме. Това не е следващата задачка. Да го локализираме къде е Себастиян. И да не се разхождаме, ще си ползваме Fast Travel Point-а. Дай ще го изчакаме търпеливо.
Over here.
Кажи, брат.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
Айде, води.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Раз, два, три.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Добре, а в крайна сметка защо ни домъкна тука?
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slitherine, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach
Так Копален
students.
Фемони научи на тъмна магия и ние ще я научиме.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like
Друго си
Confringo
е
is only truly
Авада
dangerous
Кедавра.
in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is confringo.
Very well.
А най-якото е... че тия забранени магии, всъщност това, което четох и въобще не се отразяват по никакъв начин. Му пържиме наред.
Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendia.
Така, дай да сложим тука.
Confringo! Nice work. How's it feel?
Става.
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
Confringo! That's it! I think I've got it.
Well done.
Става.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down.
Да, беше плащам, ти лут ли си?
There's something about that spell that's addictive.
Я дай още
This
някой
is
друга.
exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
Редеца в момента е на пауза, съм го ставил.
Is anything I can do?
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Иначе го поразсъквах тук до преди 1-2 седмици. И там доста понапреднахме.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
Братче, там да ти кажем,
You said something
с който
was
имаш си
missing from what you found in the
изпокарахме
library. I assume it's to do with what you
последния
told
път
me.
и накрая сменихме, преместихме целия лагер.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
Ликвидирахме двете фамилии, тогава там бая клана имаше. Ако не си ме последвал в YouTube, мога го направиш. Бая клана имаше тогава.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Билбукър, че там качвам горе-долу, също качвам всички записи.
What does that even mean?
Honestly,
Така че
I'm not
ако
entirely certain.
си изпуснал нещо,
All I
следиш
know is that
нещо,
I can
там
see
мога го
whispers
видиш.
of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Добре, тук се умитаме. Значи това копаленце ще научи на забранените магии, което е перфект за нас.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there?
А ти кой
I
си,
can
бе?
hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe you have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there. But he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Айде ще бъдем по-любезни, що така ме дразиш, че мият и да върп пръчката там, къде слънце не огрява. Нещастник.
I won't say a word.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please.
Нали са приятели, бе,
I was
те
trying to
в гъса.
defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
Копеле, аз вече те мразим, а се запознахме преди 30 секунди. Ева, шибаняка ти дева. Добре, май сега вече в момента нямаме никакви основни квестове. Да я направим страничната. А тук ние... Значи сме до тука. Да, един fast travel.
Sometimes it seems all right.
Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Тя па ни издаде задача. Хубаво де. Айде, сега сме се фанали на хората с страничната мисия, така че...
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am. Truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Добре, това къде е, бе? И въобще ходили ли сме натам? Майка, добре. Айде ще вадим метлата. Само трябва да излеземе от Хоксмит.
Does it get any more?
Още не мога извадим митлата. Оп. Това е тая книжка.
Revelio.
Ей, малей! Чакай да не строшим некой крак. Айде. Сега силно ще се повторя. Ама не, как си скрива душата. Красивичко си, откъде и да го погледнем. А тук дължото врази има. Айде.
Wonder who lives here.
Always late, that Pippin.
Revelio.
Тук имаме разни съндъци. Аре бе. Кай чест, че не мога прескочиш.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Revelio.
Potion Book. И аз се умях по най-дългия път.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Сега ако пинем, дали ще си ебе майката, защото после той ще отиде и ще го изпържа.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Ha! Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
Не щем да
I
гледам.
should be going now. Thank you.
И тук какво има? Аджеба?
Revelio.
Може да си рупнем някакви случайни работи. Да пинем. Чакай поне да отключим един...
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Тук имаме... Добре, тук активирахме. Това, а къде трябва да го забутаме? Или трябва да го избутаме това животно. Как да се... Как да ти си караме от тука, бе? Ева и хуйнята ти. И въобще къде трябва да го закараме, ако не е тайна?
Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio.
Тя че аз реших, че това трябва да го изкараме някъде навънка.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Да, въобще дали трябва да е тука? Нема що. Абе, тази топка къде трябва да запратиме?
Revelio.
Аха. Това си майката, добре. Тук ще загубим малко повече време, отколкото мислех, да е.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
От твоята кожа. Добре. Айде, още малко. Деба, търко ни се. Това дали с бъдещото брал. Аре, вече може да се върнем в Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
Никакви проблеми.
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
Delivering those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you. Very well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Cambridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
You should keep it. She doesn't deserve to have it.
I appreciate what you're saying, but you have much to learn about respecting the property of others. Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
Повърни като си бастун. Тя ще да прави почни, ма ти ще върнеш книгата с рецепти. Да, еволта пак трябваше да задържим. Скъпаняк. Именно. Тъпо копале. Аз съм още по-тъп, че му я дадох. Тук какво отключихме? Ушким някаква капела. И една точка, която дай да си я сложим на тук, да може да си сменяме магиите. Че нещо се наложи много често да сменяме магиите. Мали! Дете и джоче на майка героиня. Добре. Хубавото е, че може да сменяме статистиките и да запазваме шапката, която сме си харесали за момента. Добре. Не имаме други какви задачки имаме. The Map Chamber. Може да се върнем до професор Фиг да най-после ни даде книгата. Айде, това го правиме. Само оцелиме етажа. Тук какво е? Полегнала е Тодора и чете. Ела, мацка. Добре, дай си приготвиме магийките. Добре. На основния слот ще сложиме кои? Левиосо. Да имаме една такава. И една такава. На това ще сложиме тия за стаята. Да кажем и Та репаро, чакай, че ги умотах нещо клавишите. Така, а тук ще сложиме тази. Тази. Тази и тази. Горе-долу мисля, че добре ги напаснахме. Добре. Ей, абе, естествено сме объркали етажа. Мама ти деба. А, не. Правим етаж, бе.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Ела, Даскале. Да ти кажем какво стана предния път.
More than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Дай шибаната книга, Даскале.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
Уж сте интелигентни, па трябваше ученик да дойде да ви каже къде е секрета.
This looks promising.
Абракадабра, симсалабим.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
То са нема ли се покаже да го еба?
If only you were here to see this.
Ей го бе.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Сега, че това нещо ми се губи, помежду другото.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
Нали за това дойдохме?
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks
familiar.
Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Да видим сега къде е тази кула. Ние не сме открили, обаче може да се фърлиме до тука. И че отлетиме с метлата.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Чай да полетиме малко по-нагоре. И така. И ние тук май... Да, не сме идвали, да?
They think I'll see around here.
Ей, тия са много висок левел, бе.
Afraid to take it. Careful now. None of that Petrificus nonsense.
Oh. Да. Чай им къдеш ни прати са. Те тук са фърлили 20 левел. Леко да ти кажем, се преценявам да не се наложи да сме по-висок левел. Я да ми копиш тук. Бали му майката, кой бехме? 15 ли бехме? Да, 15. Тия беха 20. Ще да видим квеста, кой се изисква 11. Значи би трябвало да не имаме ядове. На теория, на практика ще видиме. Айде. Не шипни така педалски.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Aida.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now.
Oh, чакай.
Oh, I suppose we could charge
Добре.
right into their midst.
Добре, няма да е стелт. Явно. Да, скале, чакай сега една секунда да видим как беше. Така. Аз паника не съм служил тая магия. Дай тука.
There must be something here. Something here. Ramrock said so.
Абе, да, скале, ти някаква работа ще свършиш ли или...
There must be something. Ramrock said so.
Или само ние трябва да вършим? Явно. Айде.
Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
Добре. Какъв си ти, бе? Ей, прадня. Довиждане.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow.
Видим тук.
Can't imagine the goblins know.
Нещо има ли?
I'd wager this mess is the fault of time, not goblins. Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Как ще е заключено, бе?
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Ние сме някъде нагоре обаче. Няма ядове. Една случайна чаша чай, намерена на пода. Неква забравена от бога крепост. Кула, да?
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen.
Welcome to Sanbakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Добре.
A reservoir of ancient magic.
Точно
Downstairs,
в
near the
стил
entry.
Хари Потър, ученик трябва да свърши работата на дъртите.
Revelio.
О. Мечка страх, мен не страх. Тук май ще става кютек.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
Това предупреждение за екипировката не ми хареса много.
That must have done something. Best have a look around.
56 пара прибрахме от този съндък. Че секунди си карах къл, че пропада некъде до небитието. Тук ще става як марис. Чай си приготвиме.
Traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Или няма да има марис? Ай, развиждане. Тия беха бързи.
Revelio. These look familiar.
Абе, тук им че накрая ще изгубиме. Добре.
Revelio. More statues.
Ой. Ей, пастун. Аре, виждане. Това ли беше?
Revelio.
Easy. Я ми тук представя врата какво се случва. Или по-скоро като нищо.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Добре, тук нещо изпуснахме.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Да, бе, има различно, само че... Само че нещо изпускам. Аха, чакай бе, това трябва да го прекараме от другата страна. Да.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Да. Тук вече нямаме мост и мога да го придърпаме. Easy.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Давай, майка.
I'll never get used to these floors. Revelio.
Тук идеални сме. Идеални сме. Бегай, пастун! Къде е последния пастун? Айде, довиждане. Добре.
Revelio.
От тук на къде? Само на там не сме. Абе, какво правим бе? Тук ще трябва да се придвижиме Некак си, само че... Не, тук ще се изтъпурзиме. Ха. Да видим как да го отсякаме. Ще трябва някак си да минеме. Боже, това ли е толкова сложно? Обаче не може да стигнем догоре. Добре. Няма ли да приключваме с тия... изпитания вече? Fuck. Ей, прицели се точно в който трябва. За една бройка. Мастер Йода. То направо ни разказа играта. Нищо не правим. Абе, то откъде ги стреля? Тия кълба. Аха, ясно. Мале, що колби използвахме? Дай наобратно. За една бройка. Ей! Аре бе! Малешко колби използвахме, пак смутаняка съм. Гледай го са. Бахте в майката. Нещастник. Използвахме над 10 колби. Браво, сега всички си зададох тия слотове за магиите, по-лесно да се преташиме, то ги смени 1000 пъти. Даже аз не разбрах как. Много ми шават пръстите. Колко почнахме за 19 колби, на 14 колби отидоха да си лекуваме до парата. Иначе мерси за поздравленията. Сега тук, ако се съживи нещо, сме до тука. А не, това прилича на тоя даскала от картината. И естествено, че тук трябва да имаме... Оп. Че да убиваме някои гадни ръкавици, примерно. Добре, ето тия може да ги таковаме. И тия ще ги унищожиме да вземем тук ще имаме. Некъв шал. Нема що.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago. But the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him?
It is not your pain to take.
Та Исидора най-вероятно е направила някаква беля.
Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Да, сигурно използва някаква черна магия да спаси баща си. Поне... Аз така си мисля, да. Айде да... Там имаме ли още нещо тук?
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood.
Май го видяхме предния спомен.
We saw you in the pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Чакай, какво искаш да ни кажеш?
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Добре, даже и трофейче изработихме. Есента дойде. Къде си, бе, момче? Сега очакваш някакво страшно парче. Добре, пичове. Как бе? Ние сме дърти копелета. 33 години гониме. Добре. Тук сега ще ни засипат с задачки. Обаче, това ще го оставим вече за следващия път, защото тук мисля да сложим край на стрима, че бъде го печи го вече, който не е разбрал преди това, стримвахме Гран Туризмото и си станаха вече плюс 5 часа. А утре сме на работа, трябва да се разхождат кучета, мачки да се хранат и така нататък. Това естествено вас не ви интересува. Да, тук слагаме край на стрима. Бил Букърче, много ти благодаря, че ми прави компания. За тези в YouTube, които ще гледат записа по-късно, ако сте изгледали до сега еволата, отново ви приканвам се абонирате за канала, да лайквате клиповете и отдолу в инфото ще има линки към Twitch, където може да дойдете да си лавиме и на живо. Сега ви казвам чао и до следващия път. Лека Билбукърче, още нещо много ти благодаря, че не мина. Надявам следващия път пак да се сечеме. Чао!